The maintenance doesn't end. Okay, so it's Monday morning, and today we have an issue with our CNC cutter. I have it open, and I think I found out what the issue is. Today, the operator said that they were getting a servo error, and normally that happens when the units get out of bound. You can basically turn off the machine, turn it on, and it will fix itself. Today, it didn't do that, and I opened up the cabinet and I noticed that when it was powered on, the all the servo motors, so these are the drives that control all of the servo motors, they were dead, no power, and I was wondering why. And I looked over to the side here, and this is the power supply that powers all of those servo drives and hence the motors, all of the motors in the whole CNC unit. And I measured the output. It's supposed to be 48 DC, but it's zero. I measured the input. It's supposed to be 240 AC, and it's zero. So then I traced back the wires, and I traced back all the way to that spot. I didn't notice it at first, but see that charred? I mean, was white, completely white, but see that char mark? And then I noticed underneath it, and then I noticed this wire. I mean, look at that. This red wire is now black and completely melted. I mean, the idea is just to reconnect all the connections. That's the problem with some of these Chinese imported machines. I mean, you do have to kind of know what you're doing and expect self-maintenance on it. But luckily, I'm good with all that, and hopefully this will make a good video. So let's begin. But first, a word from our sponsor.
You're a professional designer. Are you still using those sketchy font websites? That's not a real download link. Don't click on that.
Stop right there.
You're building your career on quicksand. Those shady looking font websites are legal traps and harmful to your computer. Even if you survive that malware, hiding behind a fake download button, you're stuck with work that looks generic. To stand out, you need Canada Type. No sketchy ads, no malware, just clean professional fonts, and the licensing is crystal clear. You pay once, and you're safe to use it for client work. No lawsuits, no headaches. The variety is insane. From psychedelic to Canadiana, these are distinct flavors. The best part? You can test drive every single font in the browser. Instant preview, no guessing. Look at these fonts. Their unique geometry breaks the standard grid. It's the difference between looking like a template and looking like a pro. Don't be a rookie. Go indie with Canada Type. Use the code BigDogs30 for 30% off.
Alright, so I see a free spot here, and it looks like it's part of there's a jumper that's connecting these three, so I think this should work. I'm going to see if I can just plug this into that slot. Alright, let's plug it in. So I need to stick the screwdriver to release the clamp inside the hole. And then, let's see, let's go in. Okay, I think it's in there. Let's try it out. Nice. See that? It actually works now. So now these are all working. Now that we fix this connection, I just want to double check because this is actually wire was actually connected to this power supply. It looks like it's the line in. So it just shares the line in. But maybe there's something here that is causing it to heat up. Maybe there's a short. I'm just going to measure that. It should be 240 volts AC. So let me just select this to AC. Let's go ahead and power this on. Now I have to be very careful because the connections are small and I drank a lot of coffee today. All right, so I don't know if you saw, but it did actually read about 230, 40 volts. So uh, that is actually fine. Okay, one more test. Should be working now. Right, all of these are on. That's a good sign. And the head should be moving. Yeah, see that? It's actually moving. Oh boy, wasn't that fun? So it did take half an hour. I mean, most of that was just to figure out where the issue was, tracing back the wires, and I was lucky to find it and just replace it just by cutting the wire, stripping it again, and reinserting it into a totally new connection. Hopefully that will fix. But now that we have that issue, I'm going to continue the monitoring. It is up, it is running, so I'm going to put this back in service for the next couple of days. I'm going to actually look at it to see, take temperature checks to see if there's maybe overheating, maybe there's an issue with the wire, maybe there's something wrong with the power supply, so I will have to check that as well. Anyways, that's it for now, guys. Thank you for joining me on this video, and I'll see you in the next one.
Yo, we don't need bark, cause we got mad bite. So sit back, relax, and watch your sales take flight. Cause in this day and age...